Shooby dooby doo doo doo. Shooby. I am pissing gang stalkers off like a coach getting mad at his fucking team. Like, I'm pissing gang stalkers off. They are fucking high heated in the bush area. They are high heated in the little, genital area. Their fucking genitals are burning, on fire, hot. They are mad. They are mad because I'm in control of their butt cheeks and the future of them being in trouble. Oh yeah. Shooby doo doo dooby doo 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 doo. They just don't like the fact that I'm not giving a shit and that I have no concern or care or worry. That's what makes them the most mad, is that I'm really not even bothered. And they're starting to realize that every day that goes by, they get more and more of a reality check. That, damn, we really ain't shit. Like, we probably all thought that this nigga was going through it. No, that was never the case. They all thought that I was tripping or worried or some type of anxiety. If you don't get your ass over here, Bentley, they thought that I was possibly, I don't know, on the brink of fucking breaking or fucking going bad or blowing up. No, none of that shit. They thought that I had like just a small little small portion of something that usually comes with people that are dealing with this shit. Like, I don't know, worry, feeling like you're fucking hunted down by society and all that stupid ass shit. I ain't felt none of that. I don't feel none of that. None of that shit has happened to me. And if only they fucking knew, they wouldn't be wasting their motherfucking time still doing this shit. But unfortunately, they think they're all that, and they can control African Americans, the ones they pick to choose, to fucking try to take over their mind and shit. They ain't taking over minds. They ain't never about to talk me into fucking committing a crime, and they ain't never about to make me believe that it's okay to take the law in my own hands. I ain't never about to take no motherfucking portion of any of the law. Not even a small portion. Not even a fucking misdemeanor version of the law in my own hands. Nothing. I'm not doing nothing against anybody that does anything against me. I'm just gonna keep on with this documentary like the realest motherfucker they ever seen. They ain't never gonna meet or find anybody that retaliated back with love like I did. And I'm about to put all my signals of love everywhere back on the fucking street over there where I live at in the morning, tonight in the morning. I'm gonna be replacing what they tried to erase and hide, because see, housing's gotta get involved. They ain't got no choice. HUD has to get involved and find out what Riverside Police Department has let all these people in these neighborhoods and all these residents do. So everything that you're seeing right now, I'm recording this shit for a fucking reason. I'm not recording this shit so it don't get shown. I'm recording this evidence so that y'all niggas know what time it is. I love you. Have a blessed night. You're so sexy. You make me so horny when you guys harass me. I'm just being honest with you. You have a blessed night. Why you guys make me so horny? Hey, let's go, Bentley. Let's go. Have a blessed night. Don't forget I love you. Y'all going to jail. There ain't shit y'all can do about it. I'm just, taking my time. Have a blessed night. And don't forget, I ain't never committed a crime. It's only y'all committing crimes. Y'all like committing crimes, be careful what you ask for. Have a good night, guys. Y'all fucked up. Every day that goes by, we get closer and closer to the struggle being done. And I'm not even struggling. So the only person that's struggling is gang stalkers. Struggling, trying to figure out a way to get me to commit a crime, save their ass. Never gonna happen. If you don't believe me, keep watching. I can back up my words. I don't know about y'all. Perfect documentary. I could have shut this shit down today. Could have talked to IHSS and told them, you know, Jolene, my wife who's blind, has been dealing with some under hidden ground fucking attack to her husband, who's her care provider, on some fucking government fucking secret agency bullshit, secret service bullshit, the regional information bullshit investigations. You're dealing with Boquito Negro shutting down gang stalking. As you can see, gang stalkers are pissed. What? Y'all think that fucking IHSS and the fucking Adult Protective Services, the real motherfuckers that are behind the fucking big decision making, you think they're gonna say that this is normal? I promise you, and you already know that it's impossible to say that any of this video footage is normal. You guys riding around stalking a black African American the way that you guys have been doing in every video, that is not fucking normal. There's no way it's gonna transform to being normal in anybody's eyes that ain't fucking being a gang stalker. Y'all motherfuckers is just built up the dumbest ass, retarded is fucking give up ass cheek ass evidence I have ever seen in my life. And the more ass cheek of evidence y'all give me, the more and more it lets me know how retarded and dumb your guys' decision making is on you should have never became a gang stalker. You should have never became a gang stalker. Not knowing what was involved of the possibility of you guys picking me, and then not knowing the capability and the high volume that I can get on the level of not retaliating how you want me to, man, y'all should have never picked me. Y'all wanted me to go crazy. Y'all wanted me to get mad at somebody. Y'all wanted me to do all these things, and I stayed the same. And I feel fucking so fucking great. I feel good as shit. I feel like I really feel invincible to gang stalking. I can't even lie. That's how I always felt from the beginning, and that's how I still feel now. And I can't imagine how I'm gonna feel when this shit actually comes to a close on the final level, on the final fucking level. Now how do you feel riding past the nigga that's invincible to your bullshit? How do you feel? How do you feel? I feel stupid as shit riding by thinking I'm gonna get mad. Fucking dumb. So the main thing tonight is I went and did a little bit of time at the crazy place because the Riverside Police Department thought it was going to be funny to lie and tell them that I needed to go there. They even watched my video footage that had nothing but criminal acts happening to me and still decided to lie and say that I needed to go there because I was putting myself in harm's way. When I came outside from the residence that I left, which is my girl's other apartment that we stay at, as soon as I came out, I was being threatened by people. However you want to call threatened is depending on how safe you feel when somebody's doing something. So if your safety is really put in danger when cars are riding super fast and trying to side scrape you with their cars, and if you miss that video footage, but you pull out your cell phone to show that you're trying to collect the evidence that is being done to you of the crime, bye. I love you. Pisses them off that the only thing I do is tell them I love them. So you pull out your cell phone to fucking record the evidence of criminal acts that's happening with you, and you're realizing, okay, all these people are getting involved on committing crimes against me and trying to get me to commit a crime, and I'm just taking it like a champ. So then they start saying stuff, they start cussing at me, they start disrespecting me, and they're doing all these things on the same day that I called the police at Food for Less. And 2 cars actually hit me with their fucking vehicle, like made sure that their fucking side view mirror hit me. It didn't hurt that bad to where I was bleeding or hurt or had a bruise, but I did get hit by this fucking vehicle's fucking rearview mirror on the last day that I had recently called the police, which was a couple days ago. And they came up there and they arrested me after I called. Now, this ain't the first time this has happened. This is the 4th time I believe that this has happened. The 4th time. It's either 3 or 4 times where I called the police because I was in danger by these guys. And they were so in tune with being, illegally and corruptly saved by the Riverside Police Department to not have to worry about committing crimes against me as an African American and some hate shit, that the police had their back and still didn't give a shit and arrested me for a false arrest. That's a false arrest. But they didn't arrest me this time. They said that I wasn't suitable for being not. I forgot what the fuck they said. It just didn't make no fucking sense. With that being said, I wouldn't have showed them my video footage if I was lying about saying that I have video footage showing that I'm being threatened. And everything that they said, they were just trying to find something to turn it around on me. And they did that in their own little unjustice way. So my main thing is, why would I call the police as well knowledged as I am and as good as a mind frame that I have, and being able to deal with everything that I've dealt with that the whole entire Riverside County has done on retaliation against me, and I haven't failed one time getting mad at nothing that nobody does. Neither have I fell into any of the games that they've played. I haven't been tested and then successfully taken over by a test or anything that they throw my way. I've bypassed everything that the Riverside Police Department and any of the locals or anybody at all in Riverside has tried to do to manipulate me into committing a crime. If I've been that successful, why would I call 911 and report something that didn't happen? Moment of silence. If I'm gonna call 911 and I already know that they're not going to come as fast, and I already know that they're going to bullshit me, and I already know that they're going to manipulate me on some crazy shit and try to antagonize me on the phone with their operators. I already know that the night before this, I called 911, and another number, an actual phone number, a 10-digit phone number appeared on my phone that I did not call every single time that I called 911. So not only do I have video footage of that, but that's 911. 911 is 911. It's not no phone number. So that just goes to show that these guys really do use these fucking stingrays to take over and control people's phones. Now they're fucking going through it because now I got evidence of that so strongly that they don't know what to do. They don't know how to stop me from putting their asses out there. They've been holding on to the brink of extinction on barely by the fucking nibble of a kibble to keep it this long and not being caught up yet. Now, they don't know that I could have ended this many times, a long time ago. There's things that I know that I can do to really end it. But you see, they don't deserve somebody just quickly coming in here and shutting their shit down. They deserve being put into an illusion of time. The time that they choose to create is what I'm letting them do. I know that they'll never, ever, ever talk me into committing a crime or doing what they need me to do. I know that. They don't know that. So I'm just playing with them. I'm just playing this game with them, letting them know that I really have them like that, and I really got them by the balls like that, and I'm really, really, really dropping this reality of me taking out their ass and shutting their shit down like that. It's really, really like that. And the more and more they come to the reality of this reality that I just spoke of, the more and more they get out of whack and out of control. So I'm trying to see how much I can get them out of control and how much I can make them break the bar of the law that they supposedly don't break, you know what I mean, on this hidden agenda. And by the time this is all done, I want to know how far I was able to make a gang stalker go on committing crimes against me. I want to know how far can I get a gang stalker to fuck off his future. That's what I'm going for, because they fucked off the future on so many different Americans out here that don't have no possibility of getting their life back, or having a fresh start again, or getting out of a psychiatrical ward because they went really fucking crazy, or committed suicide, or lost their family because their family thought they were crazy. So many different scenarios and so many different situations. I know for a fact that these things have happened just off of just looking at the records and listening to people's testimonies and struggles and all the information about gang stalking. Look at this guy. Hey, I love you. Now just look at this situation. Everything that I'm speaking of, and then look what I just did when they just rolled by. I'm supposed to get mad at that? Do you guys honestly listening to me and just listening to any of the videos, watching any of the videos that I've created out of my blood, sweat, and tears? In reality, I can't even say tears because I never cried. They never made me cry. They ain't never made me fear of them or worried about them. None of that. Come on, Bentley, let's go. Come on. So anytime they send somebody, I walk far away from that person. Anytime I see somebody coming down my pathway, 9 out of 9 chances, it's on some ulterior motive shit. Because they're not going to send somebody down my way unless it's a possibility that it could be something that could be turned into them trying to arrest me and save their asses from all the trouble they've done. So we're just going to let that person pass. Then we're gonna go back across the street after they're gone. That's how we do it every time. We don't take no chances ever. Let's go, Bentley. Come on. Let's go. Get over here. Come on. So I was able to, I was able to vent too, breaking down this brief understanding of where we're at and updating everybody where we're at. So the Riverside Police Department had illegally had a call about being threatened by vehicles on attempted murder. And it's really like that in my video that I recorded that I showed them. And they decided to lie and present something else as reality and did a false arrest to put me into the crazy house. They were hoping that I'd fucking speak about everything that I'm going through and sound crazy in there. No, I already know that was what their attempt was. I already knew the whole purpose and motive why they were trying to push the issue saying that I'm crazy. Unfortunately, they didn't know that I knew that. So as soon as I got there, I scoped everything out. Unfortunately for them, I was able to see exactly what I knew that they were doing by how all the workers and everybody there was acting. They were trying to make me mad in some type of way. They had people in there doing specific things to try to make me angry. And I just watched it and stayed a good person, stayed who I am. Never broke, never got worried, never got frustrated, never got no anxiety, none of that. Didn't let it bother me. I knew that if I didn't do anything wrong, shit, they can't hold me there. Bye. I knew that once anybody that had any type of brains as a doctor or a psychiatrical care person or any type of social worker or anybody doing an investigation on why the fuck is this African-American black man, Antoine McKnight, inside this place. He said he's never been here before. He's never had these type of problems. Why is he here? Well, I did also let them know that, hey, I'm fine. I don't believe in anything of what happened that day. I think that I just woke up. Maybe it was too early and I don't feel that way now. I must have been tripping. Because I knew that would let them know that, hey, regardless if it really was happening or if it isn't, I'm fine right now. And that's all they needed to hear. Once that was said and done, see, what the Riverside Police Department and all these assholes that think that they're not going to go to jail for this shit, they were hoping that I'd keep on pushing the story about what they've been doing to me. Because it does sound crazy and it does sound unbelievable if you don't have a way to prove it, like my YouTube. But you see, I got my YouTube to prove it. And this person is retarded. They think I'm gonna get mad. Watch what I'm gonna do. I love you. I love you. Bye. See how stupid they look? I love you. Have a blessed day. And I'm never gonna change. They're gonna keep on doing this the rest of their life if all they wanna take it that far. So, as I'm telling y'all this, they're getting mad and angry and frustrated because I'm putting this on display, on this recording, for you guys to witness when you guys are in an investigation dealing with these fucking videos and dealing with all this fucking riffraff that these guys have been doing for years. For years. And the reason why they get away with this and they secretly get away with this It's because they're all in it together to control. And they all know how to prevent the situations of court possibly popping up on people when they need their court to pop up so they can speak the story of whatever they've complained about. And when that court date is getting ready to pop up, these guys go out their way to harass that person and get that person pissed off enough to where they don't make it to their court date. So they made a complaint, but they didn't make it to be able to be there to deal with it. That's what gang stalkers do in Riverside that I know of. I don't know about the rest of the world, but these gang stalkers out here, they try to cause situations to prevent you from making it to that date that you are supposed to be held accountable to give testimony of what the complaint was. If you can't make it to tell about your complaint, you can make a complaint all day. And if it actually gets out to the people you're complaining to, they're going to make a date and they're going to set up something to where they're supposed to call you. These guys are going to make sure that you go through it and lose your phone. These guys are going to make sure that they're going to turn because they don't want me to be speaking about this. I'm really surprised they didn't turn down this way. So these guys are going to do everything that they can to prevent that target from making it to whatever it's going to be that they can be a part of that will show some type of light to this corrupt ass way that they have with all the targets that they pick. So I know this in my situation that they have been able to successfully do that. But the thing that they weren't successfully able to do is talk me or scare me into losing my ID or my phone or things that I need. So when they realized that they couldn't shake me on those notes, they had no choice but to fraudulently pretend that they were the state attorney general's office, fraudulently pretend that I was getting responses back from the NAACP or the ACLU and so many different other organizations. They had no choice but to take over my phone and blindly try to make me believe that I'm contacting the people that I'm trying to contact. But then they didn't understand how far I would go to find out after it was obviously getting suspicious that every single organization I tried to contact to, I never ever found myself talking physically in person to none of them. It was always some type of reply through the message of mail, email. It was always a message over the web. And when I found out that police department was able to control that and then change the whole subject to them being able to reply, I have to find out everything about that. Now that I know everything about that, it's a wrap. I'll never trust anything over the web. If I'm not specifically speaking to nobody, I don't even believe that the cape that me and my wife are paying money to have done on some civil legal shit, some federal you guys are breaking federal ass crimes as a whole and understanding what you guys are doing. You guys know what you're doing. No, it's not gonna work. See? They think that just driving by that they're not gonna be known for what they're doing. It's pretty blunt for what you guys are doing because of the evidence and the footage that I got before these videos. That's what makes you guys look so stupid sitting there at the light. How you guys decorate every night for my night, trying to make me believe that this is normal. I knew that this wasn't normal from the gate that y'all started doing this, and I ain't never forgot that this ain't normal. This ain't fucking normal. Anybody watching any of these videos, if anybody were to never see none of this before, and they see this video tonight, it looks not normal. It looks unhealthy and fucking weird, and something very corrupt about it. Bye. Bye. See you later, buddy. It pisses them off, man. They don't want me to continue. They want me to get mad because that's the only thing that can save these people is me getting mad. That's the only thing that can save these guys. So I hold this under their fucking breath. I hold this under their eye. I hold this under their fucking level of criminal activity. I hold this to them all the time. Something that they can't make me do. I make them realize this all day, every day. And I bring them to the full subject Look, a police officer's passing. These are the guys that made all this happen. These are the guys that pushed this issue to happen. These are the guys that are controlling all this. It's these guys, not this one, the one that's at the light on the right side. Bye. He wants to stop me from getting a police officer. So he's gonna slow down and do all this shit to try to stop me from recording. That's a police officer. That was a police officer. Yep, you guys saw it the last minute. So what the car's job was in front of him was to get my attention. And you saw that I said, fuck that car. I saw the police go by and wait at that light before that car went by, unfortunately for them. So shit like that lets you know that I'm not only kicking their ass, but I can predict what these idiots are doing every day. I'm breaking these guys down. They probably feel so fucking out of whack and stupid. They probably feel more stupid than I even think that they feel. But it don't matter. Their job is to stop me from putting all this reality out there. That is their job. No matter what. That's the top of the food chain. There is no other going back. They already fucked up. The only thing that they could do now is just keep on riding by, doing the same suspicious ass drive-bys and the same suspicious ass driving activity, chaotic driving activity, weird activity, and hope that I get mad. This guy's gonna let everybody know how mad they are. Bye. It don't work, man. Riding by, revving your engine with your kids in the car is not the way to get Boquito Negro mad. There is no way to get me mad. So once again, I'm just glad that I have another successful video. That unfortunately, most of these videos like this, you have to watch all the way through, because if you don't, you won't catch through the naked eye the full reality of corrupt actions and ways and criminal acts that are happening, that I'm explaining or revealing or trying to get you guys to understand the level that Riverside Police Department and locals took it with this African American named Antoine Eugene McKnight. So now that I got Gang Stalker's attention once again, letting them know that I'm not bullshitting, that I'm very prepared, nothing's changed. I'm still on the full throttle motion of as soon as it's open and I get the easy drop on letting the world know and bringing it to the true investigators that want to know about this shit. Until I'm able to do that, it's on and cracking. I'm gonna be the best person I could ever be and keep on doing my documentary. Straight up. Never gonna slow down. Never gonna slack. Never gonna fucking drop the ball. None of that. It's going down. Get my bike. So just know, guys, it took a lot to get here though. It wasn't like I could just overnight just be this powerful of gang stalkers and have their minds in my hands. It took me dealing with a whole lot, and it took me turning the cheek so much. I'm talking about, imagine turning your cheek every 5 seconds, every time you step out. After you step out, every 5 seconds you're turning your cheek on something, whether if it's huge, big, small, big, a whole bunch, continuously over and over and over, whatever it be. That's what I was dealing with the first 3 years, 4 years. After 4 years, after 3-4 years went by, things kind of start clicking with these guys to where they start to realize that they're in for some shit. They're in for a fucking roller coaster. And so far, the whole roller coaster has been me having a great time doing a documentary. Straight up. You guys have a good night.